Hey guys, and welcome to a new feature on the channel. This is what I'm officially calling News Bytes. So I'll be putting out these short videos hopefully once a week, and I'll be looking to talk to you guys about new product launches that you might find interesting, any tech related news, and maybe even some insight into upcoming videos that I'm going to have on the channel itself. So first off the bat is really kind of like the whole situation with regards to Nvidia's new GPUs. Been a lot of talk about this recently, the fact that people can't get hold of them, supply issues and stuff like that, and a lot of this has been down to scalpers basically managing to order huge quantities of these cards to be able to resell on eBay. Now, Nvidia have come out and said that they've subsequently gone and cancelled a lot of those orders, but I can't help but think that an awful lot of these have got through, and that's had a bit of a detrimental effect upon the supply chain of these items. And a lot of customers are complaining about this. In the UK, supplies have been relatively low, and customers quite rightly have been getting a bit peeved with the whole situation with suppliers. Stock that's come in has gone overnight, and supplies from manufacturers are just trickling through. They're very, very slow, with restocking levels looking out into October and November for some suppliers and some of the manufacturers. Some of these suppliers, they're actually looking at increasing their prices, which I'm sure you can imagine that's not gone down very well with the customers. But be interesting to hear your thoughts on that, guys. Have you been hit by this problem? Have you managed to grab yourself a card already, or have you now, been told that you're going to be waiting, a month or so before your new card comes in? In product-related news, Elgato, they've got a new ring light, LED ring light available, which has just been launched, and it's a 17-inch in diameter ring light. And it uses high quality OSRAM LED light bulbs. It's Wi-Fi enabled, so like with their other lighting products, you can control this on your Apple or Android application, and it integrates with things like Stream Deck and stuff like that as well. So really nice looking product. It comes with a clamp mount as a default. That starts at £189 in the UK, and you can add on heavy base mount as well. That's going to push that above £200. It's got good lumen rating on it, and I'm sure it'll be usual Elgato quality when it comes to lighting. So for those of you who like your RGB in your setup, Corsair have announced a new RGB power supply. It's individually addressable RGB, so you can get some quite nice effects there. It's the CX-F RGB. It's kind of like the code for the power supply, and they say that they've got 550, 650 and 750 watt versions of this. They all come with modular power cables, which is a nice touch, and pricing for them, they're not that expensive by the looks of things. Like all good power supplies at the moment, they are 80 plus bronze certified. It comes with a 5-year warranty as well, and it's £72.99 for the 550 watt supply, so a little bit of a premium over their normal products, I guess. Certainly good value for money, given that you've got the modular cables and you've got the RGB on that as well. In other kind of tech news, obviously 24th of September was Amazon Echo Devices Day. In usual Amazon tradition, there was a whole raft of new products and services that plan to release over the coming year. I'm not going to go into huge detail about each of the individual products that they talked about here. They have got a blog post available. I can put a link to that in the description as well. There's some really interesting, exciting products there, and I'm sure at some point in time when I manage to get my hands on some of it, I'll actually do some videos on some of these. But just to give you a bit of a flavour of some of the things that were available, they've now redesigned the Echo and the Echo Dots as well, including the version with the clock. So these are more orb-like, so they blend in a little bit better with your home. The light ring on them is at the base part of it now, and yeah, you know, they look a lot more attractive, certainly more attractive than the Echo Dot. And they've also got versions for kids as well, so you can get it like the design of a lion, something like that. But they come with a subscription, a 1-year subscription to the Amazon Kids Plus. So that's quite a nice thing to throw in there. One thing which was anticipated in all of this launch was a new version of the Eero router, and basically an upgrade of that to Wi-Fi 6, and that's what they've announced here. So as per the previous generation, there will be a standard version and a pro version of the unit. They look pretty much identical to the previous versions, to be honest. For the standard version, they're looking price-wise on that as $129, so not too far off what the current generation price is. So one of the weirdest products, yet bizarrely one of the coolest products that they talked about, was the Ring Always Home Cam. And this is very futuristic sounding, this, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just taking advantage of technology that's currently available. But what they're saying with this is that this particular product, which is an indoor camera, will be able to fly itself within your home to predetermined points and record the footage from that specific place in your home. Therefore, basically meaning that you only need to have one camera internally within your home. So effectively what you're looking at here in terms of technology is a drone and a camera with some kind of system where it knows where you can mark out where those specific points are. Presumably you just do that with your mobile phone. So all very interesting. I'd love to see that in action. And really the biggie here is their new cloud gaming service called Luna, and they announced that with a new controller as well, the Luna controller. And from the first looks, they've got a number of titles lined up there, fairly recent titles as well. The controller is something which they say has compared to a Bluetooth controller. So this isn't a Bluetooth controller, this is a cloud controller, so it's talking directly to your internet. It's not using Bluetooth at all. Is that by doing that they are reducing the response times by 20 milliseconds over Bluetooth. So I think the question is whether they're a little bit late to the party on this, and how they can convince games publishers to get on board with this platform, like the competing platforms already have done. They're using the power of the AWS platform to enable this. So they've certainly got the backup for something like this to be successful. But is Amazon the company to be doing something like that? I don't know. I think it's interesting times in this arena at the moment, and I think it'll be a case of watch that space and see how well that actually does as a platform. They've got some interesting pricing around it, certainly for early adopters as well, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot more of that in the months to come. So hope you enjoyed this, guys. As I say, I'm going to try and have this as a regular feature on the channel, and if you like it, then you want to see this being repeated, then please hit that like button. Feel free to put comments below, ask any questions on any of the stuff that I've talked about. But thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.